Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pussycat Nation, I'm going to do something I've never done before in these readings. I'm going to use my Energy Oracle deck, and I'm going to let it and the universe decide what kind of reading you're going to get, what the universe wants to talk to you about in this reading. So I'm going to do this all week. And I think so. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so Leo, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with this deck. I'm going to shuffle it. I have pre-shuffled it. I think that's kind of cool. You have the Magician and the Mirror at the bottom. So let's make some magic happen, Leo. I have not pre-shuffled any of the decks that I have. I'm doing this because they're all off to the side here. You can only see a few of them. Because there are certain decks that might be... might fit really well with whatever topic ends up coming out. So, you might be sitting through a little more pre-shuffling. I can chitty chat with you while I do that. But I thought that would be interesting. So let's just let the universe, your guides, my guides, come together and decide what they want to talk to you about. So it's general, Leo. It may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, you're drawn to it. There is an extended. And the link to the extended is at the top of the description within this video. So, pussycats. What would Leo's guides, what topic would they like to discuss with them, right? What do you get? Oh, caring. Do you know what's really weird? I was seeing woman holding a heart in my mind's eye when I was shuffling this, and you got caring connections. And the sixth chakra, you got Magician in the Mirror again. Kind of feels like your guides want to talk to you about, well, it could even be the relationship you have with them and how you manifest through them. It could also be a relationship that you have with someone that is very ethereal, something that perhaps you have a deeper connection with someone through their dream state, through the 5D. Let's see. All right. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I was just told to pick, you know what? So I have not used this deck on my channel in a long time. What is this called again? The Tarot of Sexual Magic, I think is what it's called. Well, you're getting an interesting reading. You're getting the week off to a big start here. Now, this deck is quite interesting. The artwork in itself is intriguing, so we'll see where this goes, because the artwork doesn't even necessarily depict what you would connect with the meaning of the card in terms of the tarot sometimes. So we're going to use all avenues at our disposal here, like including what it means as a tarot card and what the artwork is telling us as well. Okay, so caring connection. What about this caring connection? Strength. So we're talking about you. We're talking about you in some sort of caring connection. And there might be something that you're literally wrestling with right now. You could be wrestling with a relationship. You could be wrestling, I feel, a little more strongly with something like it could be self-control that you're exhibiting. It's almost like you feel like you might be receiving messages, or your intuition is telling you that you should do something. This is the best way to make a manifestation for yourself here, but it's not easy. Like, it doesn't feel like it's pulling on the easiest parts of you. So on some level, you have to exhibit either self-control, restraint. There is some sort of challenge that you're meeting in this caring connection. And again, a caring connection, it doesn't have to be romantic. I just picked up this deck because that's exactly what I saw when I was ready to turn around and get a deck. So, okay, so there's obviously two energies in this reading. Let's look at your energy. I'm going to put you with the Strength card here. You're on that side. And then we'll look at the energy outside of you. I mean, it could be a parent, a sibling, could be a friend, your dog, your cat. Could be romantic. Could be an energy that you're moving towards in the future too. Because there is kind of sometimes too the sense of maybe distance when these come out. Like there's more capacity to have a connection in the dream state or the ethereal than there is in the 3-dimension. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards out for you and then 3 cards out on this other side. So this other energy outside of you. you have got the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. Wow, that's pretty specific. I feel very much like you were in the process of learning about deeper aspects of love. So you might even be struggling with feelings that you're finding inside yourself right now. This is a very unknown realm with the High Priestess. It takes you into the Queen of Cups. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, you know, there's a lot to learn here. You're learning. You're feeling kind of new in this experience. You're at least two. I mean, if it isn't an experience that you yourself are feeling personally, your guides want to talk to you about a caring connection that you might be energetically moving towards as well. And you are taking the first steps into kind of the unknown here. And it's going to lead you to love, to affection, to bosoms. Oh my God, there's a lot of big bosoms in this one. So that you might have a big bosom. I don't know. You might like big bosoms. He doesn't like a bosom. They're so soft. All right. So the energy outside of you. The Three of Wands. Oh my, the Tower. Can I show these cards? And the Four of Swords. Okay. Somebody wants to heal something here. They're anticipating healing something. But I think they want to heal it in a different kind of way. Oh, yeah. Six of Swords and the Hanged Man. And the Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom. So being led to a different perspective so that you can produce a new beginning is what that feels like. And it is. You can see there's a different perspective here. I don't know. The worst that can happen is they take the monetization off this channel, right? So you can just see, like, there's a perspective of looking face to someone. There's this perspective of looking at them from the back end. So, and then you get a new beginning. You know, there's a sense of some kind of form of equality that takes place in this exchange in the underline, because he's in a more dominant position here, and then you're not really sure like who's in the more dominant position, but then where it leads you to is like both of these people are kind of equally nestled into each other. So there's a sense of equality that comes from this different perspective that you are being led to take on here. Okay, this energy over here, the energy that's outside of you, it anticipates. Because it has the Three of Wands. So it's kind of sort of like anticipating something. Maybe with you, it's coming into your reading. And it's the Tower moment that produces the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is healing. Now, there's obviously a lot of sexual energy in this reading just because of the deck that we're using. But, you know, I'm going to be honest, like none of your cards are sexual. I mean, this one a little bit. I mean, this is a little bit, there's something going on. There's a little bit of hokey pokey going on there. But then this is not. I mean, it's kind of alluring. You might be alluring. And that might be part of the energy that's in this reading for you. Is maybe you are sort of going through some sort of cycle. Or you're just glowing or you're kind of alluring. Like, look, and she's lured something in here. She's like that. Fish has come right in to the bait there. But you've worked hard to do this with the Strength card. So, okay, the other element, now I've only talked about the other side here based on what the tarot kind of means, but there's really interesting energy going on. So this moves fast. I want to say the energy on the other side, it moves fast. So the Three of Wands, this is like an embrace, a kiss. It's very intimate. It's very mutual. They're both embracing each other. It's going somewhere. They got their legs all over the place, and then it goes somewhere fast. The Tower. So to go somewhere pretty fast, I might have to put, no, I can't do an 18 plus. The last time I did an 18 plus on my readings, like usually all my videos is just say they are not for children. There's a little box that you click. That's just, that's an automatic. But then you have to ask for 18 plus. And I did that once. and all these people couldn't see the video because they had to provide like, and I don't know if it's just based on particular countries where you had to provide YouTube with your identification. I don't want anybody to give YouTube their identity. So I don't know how I'm going to get around that. Maybe I won't monetize this channel. We'll just see what happens. But do you see, it moves very quickly to like a very intimate encounter. But what's curious about this Tower card is almost like this energy is taking this person from that person. Like there's a sense of danger. There's a sense of danger here. And that could just kind of be conflict. It's just a dramatic shift. It is a very dramatic shift. And then the Four of Swords, I'm never really sure what's going on in this. You're not supposed to speak about something. Although it looks like it's leading to fellatio, to be honest. So again, I don't know, depending on your perspective, I feel like that's even more intimate than regular sex. But people dish that out like it's nothing. So everybody's different. Let's go to, you guys are really throwing me for a loop here, Leo. I didn't know what I was getting into when I agreed to this spirit. And Lily's in here, although she's mature. She's mature. She can handle this content. Okay, let's get one card, boom, for this caring connection. I do think y'all are making me blush, though. This caring connection. I'm telling you, it is to heal something. It is. You have the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. It is to heal some sort of a connection here. Possibly a beautiful connection. It is to heal connection for you. It could be like some form of sexual healing as well, with at least this energy over there. It's kind of anticipating it. I want to say too, in the past, you may have been lured in relationships with this because, okay, I'm saying because on this side, this is all feminine energy. It totally is. Oh my God, look at this synchronicity. Okay. The dominant characters in these cards on this side are all feminine. I'll bring you your strength card too. And then this is the side of this card, the caring connection, is all feminine. And then on this side is the masculine. And the masculine is, I would say, the more dominant of the characters in these cards. I mean, this one, you know, it could go either way. So your energies come together. It is kind of very Two of Cups. But then the male figures are very dominant in this card. And then the male figure here is like standing taller. So his presence feels more dominant. It's almost literally like this is totally like a yin and a yang energy. So where I was going with this is because I'm seeing you as depicted, whether you're masculine or feminine, all right? So this is kind of like how you use your energy. So if you are more masculine, to help you resonate with this reading, unless, of course, you, like, sexually speaking or relationship speaking, you are attracted to other masculine energies, then you can, you know, somebody's always giving and receiving on some level, though. So however that fits for you. But this is kind of like how you receive energy is how I would describe this side over here, the receptive energy. And in some, I want to say in the past, perhaps being taken advantage of, because that's kind of like what it looks like in this card. Hopefully he hasn't drugged her drink or anything, but her finger is in the candle. So she's getting burned here. She's getting burned. And he has control in the situation. I know in the past I used to use these cards a lot. I think for my pickup cards years and years ago when I used to do that pretty much on the channel. But I always found the, like you can take offense to it, but I don't think you necessarily need to, because I think there's a big storyline in most of these. And anytime there's masculine cards where they're taking advantage of the feminine, that is happening again to the masculine in certain situations as well throughout. So it is fairly evenly dispersed that way. But it's like she's getting burned. So you've gotten burned before. I want to say too, and how you've drawn energy into you, because this is an energy that draws shit in. This is very seductive. It's very seductive. It looks very attractive. It's alluring. It's going to lure y'all in. And it feels like to maybe some people, this is something I've never seen before. This is something I've never encountered before. And you're almost like bait, whether you know it or not, like in bait in your own relationships. And then the Queen of Cups, like you lure them right into that bosom. But now this is not getting burned. I mean, this is the Queen of Cups is mutual love and affection. It's just flowing and being mutual and balanced and healthy. Typically, should be. Okay, so this caring connection is about healing the Two of Cups. And whether you have someone in your life or not, I do feel like it's just talking to you about, like if you don't, healing connection for you, seeing yourself and how this moves forward. What is the Strength card all about for Leo? The Five of Wands, definitely competing interests, disagreements, wrestling with that. Dealing with things that are not of your highest good, or really even the highest good of like everyone involved. The Page of Pentacles. Oh, you did not. You did. You got the Page of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. And right, her fingers in the fire. This definitely has to do with communication. It's almost like you are in some way the bait, just maybe your natural persona, but you become the entrapped. Like you end up getting burned with this. So the High Priestess is also kind of a very singular and powerful feminine energy. The High Priestess is not known to be with anyone in terms of the story of the tarot, because she has a relationship, she or he, whoever you want to identify yourself with, has a relationship with the divine. But now this is switching to a relationship with like a person. The High Priestess, the High Priestess. The Judgment. I get this two ways. Because the High Priestess is a very advanced energy to come into for yourself. It's a very empowering energy. This is not empowering over here on this side of it. So, yeah, you all have empowered yourselves here. And that in itself was a judgment, was a new beginning. But now look at the Judgment card is leading us this way. So a new beginning over here. So having reached this for yourself and then bringing it over here. The Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Cups. The Three of Wands. And then that's what you get over here. This could be your whole storyline. I mean, there's different people. There's many different people coming to the reading. So it could be. Wow. It could be, because then it takes us over here to the Three of Wands. Let's move these down a bit. Look at this. Okay, so the Three of Wands, I still feel like it has something to do with someone outside of you, because that is what I ask for in the reading, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Some of y'all can just see how this progresses for yourself. You anticipate good things. I would say that this is considered a good thing. And then in that, like massive change comes through, but it's very healing. Like, right? It doesn't feel like, oh my God, my world is falling apart. The Three of Wands. That card flipped and went right back in. The Three of Wands is something that is eluded, is hidden with the Seven of Swords. Literally, like, right? It feels like it's on the other side of this card. You can't see it. The Tower. Ace of Wands with this Tower card, which is probably the most phallic of card symbols in the tarot. I mean, it doesn't look like it in this one. It's a very creative. So it could be very creative sex. I don't know. That's funny. The wand should never be a weapon. It should be a love tool. So the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. I don't know what's going on the other side of the camera there, but I feel... I don't know what we walked into, Lily. She's sleeping through this. I think she is. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. Okay, well, this is what's healing, right? Okay, something I want. Yeah, so what's healing? Oh. Okay, I want to say sort of like what is being healed has something to do with a very singular element of you with the Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of like how you've built yourself up and what you've built up in your world is in one way very protective with the Nine of Pentacles. You're in a protected state with the Nine of Pentacles, energetic, all like energetic, physically, building kind of abundance around you, having what you need, but then there's this anxiety. There's an anxiety around it. So this could even be, oh, I thought there was another card. The Seven of Pentacles, that makes sense. I thought I saw this. So they're trying to build beyond that. This could be someone that you maybe don't even know yet. Because we do have manifesting with kind of like the ethereal. So this could be moving towards someone you don't even know yet. And this energy, I want to say has probably on some level achieved what they want to achieve in some sort of a singular state. And like right now, the anxiety is to build beyond that with the Seven of Pentacles. If this is someone that you do know and it's healing the relationship, or whether that's something you want or not, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to put words in anyone's mouth or thoughts into your head. This energy might be finding itself in a singular place, having anxiety about that and how to move forward. Because the Ace of Wands can also like, kind of like, oh, wow, well, now I really understand. It can be a little bit like that. It can be some sort of inspiration that comes in because of some sort of big shift in your life. Wow, the Ten of Swords is at the bottom. So yeah, I do see that definitely on your side of this reading, like some big shifts and changes and what existed around you and then what doesn't. So I don't know. That was an interesting reading, Leo. I'm going to go do the extended. I'm just going to see what the hell happens on the other side of that. Yeah. Until next time, pussycats, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.